Virgo, hello my love. Welcome to Lady of the Unknown Oracle. My name is Sophie and welcome to your March 2020 love reading. For those of you who are visiting for the very first time, welcome in. I hope that you enjoy your reading. I hope that it helps. If it does and you find that you really enjoy it, please remember to like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for all of your love and support. You make what I do possible. Thank you so much for allowing me to reconnect with you. My loves, Virgo. It's time. March 2020. It's already March. Can you believe it? It's crazy. So we're in a Mercury retrograde right now. So I just did the reading for Gemini. Things are crazy, y'all. Okay, I don't have any Virgo placements in my chart, but I do have Gemini placements. You guys are both ruled by Mercury and things have gotten rough. Big cycles are coming to a close. It's monumental. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading, okay? Please remember that this is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate with your current situation. The rules can be reversed, okay? If you find that this reading does not resonate, keep in mind that sometimes a bit of time needs to pass. Sometimes you're entering into the energy. However, if you find that this does not resonate in any way, shape, or form, by all means throw the entire reading out the window, then it's just not for you, okay? For those of you that find that this really does hit home though, I hope that it provides you the clarity and guidance that you seek moving forward. We will be doing an extended reading where we'll go into the person that you're connecting with, how they feel towards you, their intentions towards you, the advice on overcoming the challenges within yourself or between you guys, right, in the relationship, as well as what the long-term outcome is likely to be, either with or without this person in the long term, okay? So if you find that you would like to join me in the extended after this general reading, the link to the extended will be in the description box below, as well as pinned to the top of the comment section down below, along with a link to my website in case you would like to book a reading with me. Okay, so without further ado, Virgo, let's go ahead and jump right into the cards. So what we're going to do is we're going to start first with the Wisdom Oracle cards to get an idea of the energy you're going to be connecting with in March. Then we're going to head over to the Kipper deck where we'll go into the actual more concrete elements of what you'll be connecting with most likely. Okay, and then we will jump into the tarot where we will do a full Celtic cross spread along with clarification. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Virgo, March 2020 in love. What energy is Virgo going to be connecting with in March 2020 in love? Oh, okay. So one of the cards that tried to come out was TikTok. So there might be timing at work right now. And I'm not talking divine timing, new life. Okay, this one actually managed to come out, so we will honor it. We'll keep it out. TikTok, new life. For some of you, this is literally about a pregnancy. For some of you, you've put just some sort of time limit, a deadline. You're cognizant of some sort of timing surrounding a new beginning, either with another person, a new project with this person, a new beginning with this person. New life is one of my favorite wisdom oracle decks. I love the purples and goldens, right? She's just stretching out of the eggshell, right? It's just something that's been in development for a while. New life, you know, in the terms, in the context of a reconciliation, if that's what it is for some of you, right? It's not going to be a sudden change, a sudden new beginning, a sudden reconciliation. It would be something that was worked on for quite some time. So if something crazy, right, something's very sudden, something shocking, something out of nowhere happens between you and the person that you're connecting with, this new life, this thing that you guys have been working on may make a difference in how you're viewing the timing. It may shorten the timing you feel you have with this person or lengthen it. It really depends. Okay, so clarify this new life for me, please. What about this new life for Virgo in love, March 2020? What about this new life, please? For Virgo in March 2020 in love, please, Spirit, Goddess, God. So we have to the sea and why. So to the sea talks about going with the flow. Okay, talks about going with the flow and why. So for some of you, you may be questioning why you've let things go so far, right? For others of you, though, you're asking yourself why you're not taking a more active role in what's happening between you and this person. I can't help but notice that with go with the flow, the young lady in the boat seems to be a little bit discontented, a little bit disappointed by how slowly the boat is going, right? That's why to the sea is just talking about, you know, even though you wanted things to go at a certain pace, you might have to wait. You might have to just kind of be patient, right? See how things go. See if there's, see how things go. See you know, just take your time with it. Don't rush anything. With why being here, this is an omen that comes around just to remind you that it's really important for you to question why you're doing things. So if you tend to be, at least right now, overlooking a lot of things, not paying as much attention about the decisions that are being made, you've kind of lost track of the process overall, right? Yes, there's a new life, a new beginning in tow, right? But with TikTok coming out, that tells me that there might have been something that's happened that's made you very aware of how much time is going by, right? So maybe you feel like you've woken up, Virgo, in this life that you're wondering, wow, well, I made a conscious decision every step of the way to create this life around me. But in hindsight, I realized that I really wasn't paying much attention to that internal voice of what I wanted. I was listening to everyone else around me, or I was listening so much more to the traditions around me or the expectations around me that I never really honored what it is I really wanted moving forward. And so it's not to say that you're unhappy in your current life. You could be unhappy with certain things, okay? But in the grand scheme of your life, you're not discontented by all of it. But there are certain parts that are sticking out to you as kind of like weeds, right? Parts of your life that you've not neglected, but things that you kind of put into autopilot, right? Things you put into autopilot that you had faith would unravel in a way that would please you later down the line, that you're realizing, oh, you know what? I knew better at the time. I should have said no, right? I knew better, and I went with it just to kind of see what would happen, and yet here I am. Right? It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the risk. It wasn't worth the aggravation. It wasn't worth all the time I spent. What do I do now so I don't waste more time? Right? So new life is a beautiful, very auspicious sign to show up in your reading. So that tells me that regardless of whatever you feel like might be disappointing you, whatever might have a time limit now, whatever could be ending, right? Whatever time might be up. You are definitely on the cusp of a transformation of sorts, right? It's going to be, for some of you, it's going to feel really like you overlooked the fact that this was cooking in the background, right? In all that time of being on autopilot, or all that time of just kind of like letting things or letting other people run things, right? There was something else cooking in the background that now that you're coming out of this kind of like a sleep, right? Now you're realizing that there was actually something that was all yours, that was in the background, manifesting, that you were dedicating yourself to over time. And now you can really capitalize on it. Right now you can really capitalize on it. So let's go ahead and pull from the Kipper deck. My apologies for the puppy in the back. She's a really big puppy. Okay? She's a really big puppy. Just let her bark it out, y'all. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. So let's see. Kipper, please. Kipper, let's go ahead. Kipper, please show me what's going on for Virgo, the elements involved in Virgo's love life, March 2020. Please show me what elements are involved in this energy, please, for Virgo, March 2020. March 2020, Virgo in love, please. Elements at play here, please. Elements at play here, please. What are we looking at, please? Spirit, guardian angels, goddess, God. What are we looking at for Virgo in love? They'll be fine, is what I'm feeling. You need to hear, Virgo. They'll be fine. Whatever that might mean for you. They'll be fine. Don't be afraid. They'll be fine. You have a lot of support wherever it is that you are, Virgo. A lot of people want to see you do well. People really want to see you do well. They'll be fine. Okay? They'll be fine. Whatever meaning that might have for you. Okay, here we go. Thief. Okay, so someone here who might be wanting to take something away from you. Okay, whether that's happiness, right? Whether it's an emotional state, whether it's actual money or some sort of material good, whether it's a person, if you have dependents, right? You might have this fear, children, responsibilities, something that you don't want to give up. You might be feeling like somebody here is trying to finesse you, trying to take something away from you. Okay, so this official person comes to mind, right? This person is coming out here. This could be someone with whom you are connected, okay? Official person tends to be a uniformed individual, okay? Somebody in the armed forces, somebody who could be in the medical field, somebody who, you know, postal service, just things that are typically uniformed, okay? Somebody who may have built up a lot of prestige in whatever their position is, or maybe that's their aim. They could be going to school to receive this level of education, all right? This could also indicate somebody in a leadership role. So for some of you, right, this could be sort of like workplace related. And this person, this is their role in your workplace, and something having to do with them attempting to steal finances is affecting your love life, right? What about this thief though? What is this thief? What are they trying to take away from Virgo, please? What are they trying to take away from Virgo? What are they trying to take away from Virgo, please? Coffin. What are they trying to take away from Virgo? An opportunity to change, an opportunity to put something to rest. Courthouse. For some of you, this could be about a divorce, right? They don't want to get a divorce. And remember, the roles can be reversed. So for cross watchers, if you're watching on behalf, right, if you're watching about your Virgo, right, this could be the Virgo with whom you're connecting, right? Somebody here is really not wanting to get a divorce, or someone is really not wanting to go through with the paperwork. They're trying to take away this ending pertaining to some sort of documentation, official documentation. Courthouse talks about actual like sort of on like teetering legalities, right? Things that won't be recognized unless they're filled out, unless it's signed, right? Unless it's delivered, right? This isn't just like a napkin with a number on it, or a napkin with an agreement on it. This is about really sealing the deal in something. So this person wants to take away the opportunity to end or change, to amend something, right? To end or change something. What is this courthouse in regards to? Give me an indication, please, for what this courthouse might be in regards to, please. What might this courthouse be in regards to, please? Courthouse. A courtship. Underneath is community, right? So this is just about, yeah, it's about a relationship. Right? It's about a relationship. For some of you, this is about ending an engagement, something that wasn't yet but could have been. So someone wants to squash the process before it becomes serious. For others of you, right, this is about somebody who maybe, you know, things have already been serious, right? There has been a marriage, there has been some sort of commitment or contract, and you know, it was this is the sort of courtship that was really condoned and really supported by other people. Perhaps you guys have spent a lot of your own resource supporting and strengthening the bond, right? Strengthening the relationship. And, you know, there was maybe an engagement, right? A desire at some point to make things official, like take things to the courthouse. And that for some reason, now somebody here is trying to get in the way of that, possibly create some disharmony. There was a lot of support surrounding this connection, right? Or even for others of you, right, this is about a connection that other people are more supportive of, and somebody here is trying to sabotage either the support or just the bond itself, okay? The potential for what this relationship could have been, the potential for support surrounding the relationship, supporting the relationship into the future, creating, you know, some sort of documentation surrounding it. Now somebody wants to maybe draft documents that will challenge that support, you know, just definitely some sort of legality, or a legality that either this legality is already in play, or this was something that was supposed to be in play, but it definitely is in regards to a connection, okay, around which there has been support up till now, or a desire for support from other people, or just from the counterpart, okay, Virgo? So let me just put this over here. Definitely a thief in the midst, somebody trying to use manipulation as a tactic, someone trying to, you know, just a selfish individual, someone trying to take what they can from a situation. Okay. So let's go ahead and see Remember, guys, the roles can be reversed. So where Virgo, that may not be your energy, could be the person you're connecting with, or if that's not the person you're connecting with, that could be confirmation of what you're currently feeling, right? So let's go ahead. We're jumping into now. We're jumping into the Celtic cross. Okay, so we're jumping into the tarot now. We're going to lay the cards down first, and then I will go ahead and shuffle and lay down the clarifiers so we can get an idea of what's going on. So let's see, Virgo for March 2020 in love. Please give me a message for Virgo, March 2020 in love. Please, Spirit, Goddess, God, angels, Spirit guides. Please give me a message for Virgo, March 2020 in love. Please give me the message that Virgo needs to hear for their love life. March 2020, please. Okay, Ace of Wands making its appearance, coming out full force. Could be connecting with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, what you need to know, Virgo, again, okay, is that everything will be fine. Okay, new beginnings in passion. You're going to have the energy to start over. So whatever this new beginning might be for you, or whatever it is you're trying to create, you may not think you have the resource, but if there's any resource that you do currently have in abundance, it's going to be energy. Energy, vision, passion, and help. I am getting that there is going to be assistance for you. What did we... It didn't pop out, but it flipped in my hand. 10 of Pentacles. Oftentimes where this doesn't talk about money and having the money you need, and it doesn't talk about generations and that completion of a family, it talks about community members, okay, of all ages, old, young, midlife, right? This is about that support. So yes, you have the support of your community no matter what. Okay, Virgo, you have your village members, okay? You've got your people. You've got the Six of Swords wanting to come out. Mental relief will be yours very soon. So let me go ahead and just cut the deck, because you know what? The cards are talking. The cards are talking. Let's go ahead and just jump right into the spread. Let's see. Cut it. So overarching energy, Knight of Pentacles, something that you're thinking about working towards. Could be connecting with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something that does require a bit of patience to achieve. Movement above all. Okay, this is talking about the process at which you're trying to develop something. So, you know, the relationship between you and a particular person, you're just kind of proceeding with caution right now. You're going forward with the intentions of building, but we will see where this goes, because I wonder where this thief energy might fit in here. It could be your counterpart. It could be just somebody outside of the commitment that you have with somebody. And it could be like a father figure. Could be a mom as well, you know. It's just a person. So whoever you might have around you challenging this commitment, I want to see what kind of role they're playing. Ho, Virgo. The world is your current energy, baby. Okay? The world is your current energy. So you are ending something. Ending something. Okay? Big endings. Nothing after this point where this reading resonates for you, nothing after this point is going to look the same. Okay? Doesn't have to be a bad thing. In fact, because new life is here, I do believe that it's a good thing, whether it's with or without somebody. Make sure, Virgo, that you're not attaching your self-worth to whether you are or not with somebody. Okay? Irrelevant. You're going to be fine. No matter you're single, attached, detached, single for life. Okay? You're okay. It's going to be fine. Could be connecting with a Sagittarius where things have really come out of harmony. Okay? Trying to just balance your life, trying to heal, trying to take it easy. Something here has thrown your quality of life completely off. On your mind with the Empress, Taurus, Libran energy. Wow, a lot of major arcanas. I'm just going to lay the cards down and then we will talk about it. There's a big transition that you have going on here. Something you lost in the past. Coming in, you're not entirely sure what's going to happen. A little bit of insecurity that could keep you from making a really important decision, okay? Because you have a potential opportunity that's coming towards you that's going to make you feel a lot better. But part of you might be wary about accepting that opportunity because it would cause you to break away from everything that you know. Okay, right now in your current space, you could be thinking about your kids, thinking about the past, reminiscing, trying to see where maybe something could have been different, where something may have changed, reflecting, seeing how something from the past might be used to defend your current state, right? Things are really changing. There's a complete turnover of the old life that you had, right? Now in the environment, there's a Queen of Wands here, so we'll clarify her. Leo, Aries, Sag, this could be you, right? This could be kind of like somebody in your environment who you aspire to be more like. This could be this vision that you have of what you will be after this world energy closes and after this chapter closes and you return to a high energy life, or you know, whatever it is that you've always wanted. Now you have the freedom to explore that. Excuse me. Now you have the option, the ability to explore that. And so this might be like an influence for you, this queen of Wands. However, right, we cannot deny that there could, of course, also be, just since this is in the environment area of the spread, this could also be some sort of other person who is challenging a position here, challenging the connection, because we do see a challenge here. Okay, on your mind, I do believe that for those of you who are mothers, Virgo, right, you are concerned about what this change may do to the babies, right, may do to the children's, the kiddos. You know, you're afraid that maybe this plan won't pan out. You're trying to just make sure that you are doing okay with these necessary changes, because something in the past was lost recently. Okay, you're trying really hard to keep it together, but man, it's hard. It's really, really hard, right? And the outcome, there might still be some sort of challenge, conflicts with other people, inner conflict, if that's where the basis of the turmoil lies, right? If that's where it is internal, you know, that's definitely something that you'll be battling with in the outcome. But I do believe that you will heal. I do believe that you will find a way to look at this situation, find the strength to overcome the challenge. And if there is anybody here who needs to be put back in their place, I do feel like you're going to do that. I do feel you're going to do that. Now, I'm going to show you the cards in a minute, Virgo. I don't want you to think we're going to go this reading and not show you the cards. I want to be able to show you the cards with their respective clarifiers, though, okay? Queen of Pentacles tried to come out. Yeah, so for many of you, right, if you're not a mom, you're just an individual who likes to have their plan, right? Somebody who likes to take things slow, make sure that the details are in place. Someone who really is in the business of investing, putting time in, nurturing something to completion, creating plans, executing plans, right? You're not afraid of taking your time with things. Just somebody who is, they enjoy the growth. They enjoy the process of things, of processes. You could also be married or in a serious long-term commitment, or a mother or a parent, right? A parent. So underneath the deck, we do have the Seven of Pentacles for the clarifier. So something that you've been investing in for quite a long time, right? What we were just talking about. You're looking at it right now and reevaluating, asking yourself if you would like to continue to put more time into this, or if this is the point at which you walk away and want to start something different. Okay, so with your current energy being the World, we're clarifying with the Two of Swords. So this is going to be the ending of indecision for you. Okay, up to this point, you've been really indecisive. You maybe even overanalyzed the situation, just going round and round in circles, right? Oh my gosh, did any of you hear that song just now from Cinderella play in your head? Going round and round in circles till she's really, really dizzy. Still they holler. I'm sorry. But yeah. So you know, the World with the Two of Swords. It's like you might have been really indecisive, going in circles. Just, you know, you've had a hard time looking past maybe something that you've been in denial about. That's coming to an end. I think something's been put in your face, Virgo, about a person or about a situation, elements involved, you know, interfering energies. Like you've realized something about an interfering energy, or an energy in your environment that you have been trying to overlook just so much, and something has come to you, right? Something has gotten in your face, and you're realizing, okay, you know what? Negative, abort mission, like we're not doing this. No. No, no, no. I thought we could do this. I thought things would work out. I thought I could forgive. I thought whatever, but that can't happen. This is really just either things need to change completely or that's it, right? Because I'm prepared for a new life and I'm prepared to make a leap of faith and just completely exit the situation if need be. I wanted to be here, right? I don't mind putting work in. I don't mind investing time, but I'm not going to be the only one investing. Like that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for a partnership, right? Not to be somebody's slave, not to be somebody's, doormat. Like I'm here to live my life too with somebody. But if you're going to make my life miserable, if you're going to make my life challenging, then I'm not going to agree to those terms. Right? So in the environment, we've got Temperance along with the Page of Swords. So for some of you, you could be connecting with a Sagittarius about whom you have seen messages or heard things about. Could be rumors, right? You could have had faulty communication. Maybe they've been spying on you. Maybe you've been spying on this person. For others of you, though, this is just about something that has thrown your life into balance, the quality of your life, right? Something's been tipped, just really feeling kind of disturbed here. It could have been some sort of message or some sort of, online communication you found about a person or received from a person. Maybe there was a miscommunication between you and a person. You're trying to kind of get back into a place where you can speak to one another. I do feel like whatever you and this person get into, it oftentimes either turns into distance, right? Or it becomes a point that you guys start to get upset about, and it's hard to reestablish communication after that. Very on and off communication with the Page of Swords. You could also be connecting with an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. And right now, the relationship between you guys is just very tumultuous. Something is really out of balance. You've been trying to remain patient, but it's like the results are going so slowly that you're almost wondering if anything is growing at all. Like you're not even sure if things are growing at all. Right? Exactly. Because on your mind, you got the Empress and the Ten of Wands. So is this true abundance? Do you really have something that's growing? Do you really have abundance? Do you have a future? Do you have the opportunity to expand with this person really? Or is this just kind of like a dream? This is what you're currently thinking about. Okay, it could be connecting with a Taurus or a Libra, but there's a lot of pressure surrounding this Empress energy. So if this is a mother figure, right? A mother figure, maybe your status as a mother or a parent, your status as somebody who is just very abundant, really focuses on herself or himself, right? On the abundance, on, just taking your time, living your best life, taking things easy, just really taking advantage of what life is offering you, right? There's some sort of pressure surrounding being able to sustain that, whether it's a challenge from the person you're connecting with, or even just, something from how you're looking at the situation, right? Some sort of view of the situation. But this could, for some of you, it could be like an in-law, it could be someone, a third party who is already married, and something regarding this communication has become evident, and that is causing a lot of stress. It really depends on who this person might be for you, but this is someone who is definitely heavily weighing on your mind. With the Ten of Wands, there's something is being let go of. This is the point of release. The Nine of Wands talks about the Nine of Wands talks about exhaustion and still giving it that one last push. But the Ten of Wands is about being so exhausted, it's literally the straw that broke the camel's back. The 10 reduces to a 1, so you return back to the Ace, which is already here for you. So there's been a completion of pressure. You are letting go of this ideal of the Empress. You're letting go of the status. You're letting go of this idea of expansion. It's not that you won't ever think about it again, but the only way you're gonna look at it again, Virgo, is in a different context. Okay. In your heart space, Two of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So in your heart space, there's a transition, you're kind of up in the air about a decision, a commitment needs to be made. You're only allowed to really hold one pentacle in your lap, but you've got 2 to choose from. What do you do? As the Queen of Pentacles, you can only plant 1 seed here, nurture 1 seed at a time. Okay. So maybe you feel like you're juggling a lot. Maybe in your heart space, you could be choosing from two people in particular, right? One of which may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Perhaps this is you as an individual just juggling between multiple options of what to do next, right? You're coming to a realization of something. You're letting go of feelings, feelings that might attach or have an influence on your idea of who you are, your status, right? This is all earth energy, abundant energy. Okay, so there is something here, some sort of identity that you're trying to reconcile and say to yourself, you know what, just because I can't do X, Y, and Z doesn't invalidate who I am and what I choose to do in the future. If I have to change my environment now, I can do that and still maintain my dreams and still preserve what I want to do moving forward. Just because it didn't work this time doesn't mean it won't ever work. So it's letting go of letting go of old attachments, right, that you've been staying around for a while. I do feel like you've been giving something a chance over and over again, though, because again, the 10 of Wands is a long journey, right? The 10 of Wands isn't just something, a stressor like a 5 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is something that you've been putting a lot of effort into and you're tired of it. So realizing that you can let go of old attachments, have a moment where you need to heal, but then get back on your feet. Okay. So in the recent past, there was some sort of communication or lack of progress, maybe progress in a direction you were not happy with, and it caused some sort of grief or ending. Remember that with the 5 of Cups, my love, okay, that you do have 2 cups in the background, so there is something in the environment that can still be salvaged. Really important friendships, right? The 2 of Cups is about connections or choices in love. Something, you know, may have spilt between you and the person that you're connecting with. But that doesn't mean that you don't have other relationships, caring, truly caring, authentic, supportive connections in your life that are willing to help you get through this phase. But this could be really disappointing communication from someone, having a really difficult conversation, you to another person, taking the relationship in a direction that was not what you wanted. It was very disappointing. Okay. And that's what's brought you to this place of certainty, right? With the World and the 2 of Swords. You're not afraid anymore. You know what you want. You know that this is not kosher, right? You know that this is not where you see yourself being. Coming into the, let me just lay these down. Let me just lay these down. Yeah, so you could be connecting with a Gemini. Oh my God. Let me lay it all down. Yeah. For some of you, listen guys, honestly, Virgo, I know that this doesn't necessarily have to be marriage for you. I completely understand. I will say though, that there is a lot of energy here. Wow, the 6 of Cups coming back out again. There's definitely a lot of energy here related to marriage or someone that you're in a long-term commitment with, long-term commitments overall, deciding whether or not you want to invest, something that you cannot unsee, something that you've seen now, some truth that you cannot unsee. Okay, you found something, someone shared something with you, someone revealed their true colors to you, and you're just like, okay, if that's who you are, let me decide now whether I want to continue investing in this. Because the truth is, I thought we were going somewhere. I thought we were investing. I thought we were heading in a particular direction, but I realized now that maybe I was looking at things with a sense of hopefulness, and in reality, that's not actually what is coming, right? So coming in, we have the 8 of Swords. So a feeling here of isolation. You might be feeling a little bit trapped, insecure, right? The trap can be in your own mind, self-sabotage, that weird ego energy where it's kind of like you kind of fulfill the prophecy. You don't expect things to go well, or you expect things to go a certain way. And so you, without even realizing it, subconsciously start to align elements that will give you that result so that you can reinforce your doubts. Okay, but this could also just be a feeling of being trapped, having limitations. Here's the thing though, it is being clarified by the Hermit, the Lovers, and the World. So this is definitely highly internal for you, Virgo. This is very, very internal. You could be connecting with another Virgo. You could be connecting with a Gemini. Okay, but ultimately you will decide what you want to do and you will receive closure. You will receive closure. I do believe that this is a major choice that you're making. Okay, no matter who you're going through this with, there is a big decision that has to be made. You're currently withdrawing. Okay, yes, you feel a little bit insecure, possibly trapped. You're isolating yourself from this Gemini, or you're isolating yourself while you think about this choice, about what this new chapter is going to bring. Is it with this person or is it without this person? Because how you see yourself is the 6 of Cups with the Emperor. So thinking about a past time where there was more security, the Emperor is a 4, right? Thinking about a time where there was more security, thinking about a time where you felt safe, where you felt protected, right? Where you felt like you and your kids could have a good home. This could be your family unit. For those of you who are feminine Virgos that are watching, this is your husband, right? Possibly Aries. This is the person, your protector, your provider, the person that you were trying to make a future with. You could have children with this person. You're just thinking back to a time where things were better. Maybe you have no children, you want children. Maybe you don't want children at all, and you're just here thinking back to when this person that you you know, were with at the time when they were the emperor and not a page of swords. You know what I mean? Like a time where you felt like they were the pinnacle of what you thought your match was going to be, and something devolved, or something you realized that they weren't, right? A false emperor. This could also be you for some of you, right? I'm getting like a small group of you. This is a dad. So like a father figure, you know, someone who played a fatherly role in your life, who's making you think about the past, someone who you really do respect, and somebody who you are actually comparing, somebody that you are considering as a future mate, or someone who you're currently with. You're comparing this person against a father figure that does embody all those qualities that you're realizing when you compare it against them, the person you're connecting with really isn't all that. You get me? So it could be that as well. In the environment, Queen of Wands with the Nine of Swords, what were we talking about, right? Queen of Wands could be a third party. Not because she's the Queen of Wands, right? But because we do have another presence here of an individual where this, if it's not somebody who is in your vision to be, right? If you are perfectly contented being the Queen of Pentacles, then you are not in a rush, because the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles have two very different energies. Queen of Pentacles is okay going slow. Queen of Wands hates going slow. She burns everything in her wake. She just lights everything up on her way out, right? If you have no problems being the Queen of Pentacles and embodying that patience and going slowly and nurturing, and you don't feel like you need to go out and, you know, conquer a village, and you don't need to go out there and create an empire, right? You're fine. This could be somebody else. Okay, this could be somebody else, because this person's being clarified by the Nine of Swords, which could be for you a feeling of like you already know what's going on. Right? Like it's not, the Nine of Swords is not the Eight of Swords where you're in this mental headspace of like suspicion or even like guilt, or feeling like you could be making things up. You know, you could be wrong with the Eight of Swords. You could be wrong. Nine of Swords is you're not wrong. Something is really under your skin. Something's been exposed. There's a truth, right? The difference between the 8 and the 9 is an ace, right? Something was revealed to you. Someone shared a communication with you. Maybe you have realized some semblance of communication from someone else pertaining to a truth, something like that, about this Queen of Wands. And so there's a feeling here for some of you, this is about, you know, infidelity. Someone lied. There was another person involved. For others, right, it's about the fact that there is this person who you're with who wishes you had different qualities. This person maybe has not gone out and done anything with another individual, but this person wishes that you were not the Queen of Pentacles. They want a different partner, and you can tell in the way that they treat you. And now that you realize that they, you know, let's say that this person wants to travel all their life, and you're like, I don't want to travel, I just want to settle down. I don't want to just be work. I don't want to just, I don't want to just always be on the go and like be living out of suitcases. Like, I just want to have a family. I just want to be relaxed. I want to enjoy my cup of coffee in the morning. Like, relax. Like, I don't need to be doing all that. But this person is always disappointed by the fact that you guys can't be on the same wavelength. And that happens, and that's just called incompatibility. And it's not for you to feel guilty or the person you're connecting with to feel guilty. It happens, you know? And sometimes you start relationships being on the same page, but there comes a point where you're not, and you have to decide whether the crossroads is you go down one way with each other, and the other one where, possibly you go without the other person. And that just happens sometimes, so it's definitely a decision for you to decide on your own. I do see that you're in contemplation right now, so please have faith that you are going to arrive at that decision, okay? You are going to arrive at a choice that really does make you feel comfortable with what comes next. And I want you to know that Spirit has been assuring me and wanting me to share with you that you are going to be okay. Okay, you're going to have all the energy that you need. You might be thinking, oh, I'm going to be so exhausted. You're going to be so excited, Virgo. The moment you realize you're free, you're not even going to think twice. The world is your oyster. Your life will be a blank canvas, and you will be able to make it your masterpiece. You could be looking and projecting your fears into the future. They're not going to exist. And I feel like you know that, okay? So the fear here with the Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess, I do feel like the High Priestess could be a secret individual, somebody significantly younger, someone who may be a student, This could be just about a secret plan that has been revealed. You're afraid of finding out that someone was planning something different behind your back. You've had constant communication with this partner, and now all of a sudden it's just like you find out that they knew in the future they weren't going to be with you, or they've been making plans to meet up with someone else, or just some sort of, maybe your intuition was right? Maybe your intuition was right and you should have gone back to school, or you should be thinking about going back to school, or formulating some sort of plan. You know, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Virgo, you are still in a good place, baby. Okay, so it's okay to have that fear. For some of you, right, there could be plans, you know, to for someone that you're connecting with to move forward in a direction with another individual, but that's their problem, not yours. Okay, you have an entire lifetime to move ahead if that is what you so desire, if that's your situation, and you will be okay. Don't stay stuck in a place just because you're afraid of closure. You'll see how much easier it's going to be once you realize that life is better off without people who create stress and drama in your life. Okay, now in your outcome, you do have the 5 of Wands. So in the outcome, there is going to be some resistance, either internal or with other people, right? No, don't go. Or are you sure this is the decision that you want to make? Here's the thing though, you have the 4 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. So you are not letting the past overwhelm you anymore. You're looking at your current situation, saying to yourself, you know what? I'm not going to accept the offer. If someone tries to intimidate you into staying in place, Virgo, if someone tries to make you, you know, force you, right? With the 5 of Wands, like someone tries to get the upper hand by being aggressive or being loud or just kind of getting you tangled up in some kind of mess, you're looking and you're saying, no, thank you. No, thank you, sir. No, thank you, ma'am. Listen, I gave it a lot of thought, right? 6 of Cups, I thought about it. I reflected, thought about the past, thought about the kids. I thought about it. And the truth is, I'm going to fight my truth. I'm going to defend myself. You are wrong, right? You're bringing this to me, this 5 of Wands, this defensiveness, like, you know, like trying to fight me on something that I know is true, or that I know for me is better for the both of us. And you're trying to make it seem like there's something here to salvage when in reality there really isn't. Or maybe there is, but it has to look a different way, right? Someone might be fighting you on the fact that this new beginning has to, you know, look fairer or just look different, whatever it is for you, Virgo, right? There's definitely there's definitely another energy that's interfering. I will say that. There's an energy here that's interfering. And as a result, it's revealed to you someone's true character. And because of that, you are really thinking about how you want to move. How do you want to proceed? Do I stay? Do I go? Okay. Ultimately, what I see is that this person may try to aggravate you. They may try to tire you. They may try to fatigue you, but you're going to rise above renewed. Okay, you're gonna let them know, like, hey, I looked, I reflected, thought about it, thought about the kids, and you know what? I'm not worried about it. You know, the straw that broke the camel's back, I am completely done. Okay, not worried about the kids, because you and I have been together for X number of years, or you and I were married, so hey, alimony, child support, I'll be good. It's fine, whatever. Right? It's not what you wanted, but it's better than having to stick around for something that you have to constantly be on the defense about, right? Constantly, someone that you're raising your kids around, you don't want to see them being raised. So to see somebody who's a bad influence, you believe, right? So it's just like you're rejecting some sort of opportunity to reconcile, and you're deciding to go in a way that feels more honorable, more valuable, something that's going to be beneficial for everyone, right? Including yourself, especially yourself. Okay. So Virgo, I'm going to leave this here, my love. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I feel so honored, truly. Virgo, you have no idea the fact that you are with me right now. Just, I'm so happy. So thank you for giving me purpose. Thank you for giving me life. Thank you for allowing me to connect with you in such a meaningful way. I am so grateful to you for giving me the chance to be a supportive person for you on this journey. I am going to go over to the extended now. Okay, where we will go into the person that you're connecting with, their feelings towards you, their intentions towards you, what the advice is for you to overcome whatever this challenge is for you, as well as what the long-term outcome between you and this person are, or with, you know, either with or without this person, whatever the long-term outcome is likely to be. And the link is down below in the description box, as well as pinned to the top of the comments, along with a link to my website in case you would like to have a personalized reading. If you felt like this really hit home and you'd like something, just something for you, okay? But yeah, I'll see you over there. And if I don't, I will just see you next time, okay? I love you so much, and I'll see you later. Bye, Virgo.